on this 20th day of October 2022. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Madam Clerk, would you read the special meeting notice followed by a roll call?
Members of the Town Board, special Town Board meeting, Thursday, October 20th, 2022 at 10 a.m. Please be advised that pursuant to Section 62 of Town Law, a special Town Board meeting will be held both in person in the Town Board Meeting Room, Southampton Town Hall, 116 Hampton Road, Southampton, New York, and via video conferencing on Thursday, October 20th, 2022 at 10 a.m. for the purpose of considering the following. Public hearing to consider amending Article 25, temporary restrictions for trial programs of Town Code, Chapter 312, Vehicles and Traffic, to add a provision regarding shrubland road access. Resolution of adoption to amend Article 25, temporary restrictions for trial programs of Town Code, Chapter 312, Vehicles and Traffic, to add a provision regarding shrubland road access. Jay Schneiderman, Supervisor, Town of Southampton, October 17th, 2022. Supervisor Schneiderman.
Present.
Councilwoman McNamara. Present. Councilman Martell.
Present.
Councilman Bouvier.
Here.
Councilman Scavone.
Present.
Okay, let's just get some clarification on those two things that are slightly different. Sean?
These are the same actually here.
Those two items that the clerk read that we're considering. Oh, one is the
One's a
resolution of
public hearing,
adoption, one
one's
is
a
the hearing.
resolution.
Got it.
Hearing was the-
All right, okay. So this is related to the program we're running next week, where we're gonna be flashing or blinking 6 traffic lights next week, and we're trying to get traffic flowing. And one of those lights is McGee, and McGee Street, wherever we're blinking the light.
Excuse me, do you want to open the hearing so this is on the record?
Just give me one more second, and then I'll
Okay.
open the hearing. One second, because you
Okay,
haven't
I
read the
just didn't
hearing
want,
notice.
you
No,
know,
you're-
anything
you're
important
correct.
that you have to say not to be in the record.
That's okay. All right, go ahead, read the notice.
Okay. Public hearing number 1, to consider amending Article 25, temporary restrictions for trial programs of Town Code, Chapter 312, Vehicles and Traffic, to add a provision regarding shrubland road access.
All right, thank you, Cindy. So, once again, this is part of the blinking light program that is scheduled to begin on Monday. It's coming Monday. And one of the lights is McGee. And wherever we have blinking lights, we're restricting a lot of the movements, so it's mostly straight through traffic, so you won't be able to make a left there if you're heading eastbound, except for school buses, and that is creating a problem for parents who have kids at Tuckahoe School. It's as straightforward as that. The reason why they restricted the left turns at Shrubland in the morning was because when County Road 39 doesn't move, a lot of people go onto that sort of quiet street, curvy, narrow street, and that was creating a problem for those who live in the Shrubland Road area, where we need to be able to provide a way for people, parents, to get their kids to school, but also the idea of blinking this light is, all these lights, is to keep the traffic moving on County Road 39. We're hoping there's no need for anyone else to make that left, because they should be able to stay on County Road 39 and get where they're going faster. But Sean Cambridge, Assistant Town Attorney, is here. Sean, if I missed anything, just fill in the blanks.
Very well said, Mr. Supervisor. The only reason this is separate from the initial program is this concern was brought to us after it had already had a hearing and passed. So we had added this using that same procedure.
Right. Exactly. And, we're not broadly publicizing that you can make that left, but within the school we are. The school, the parents will know, but maybe others who are following our proceedings will also know. But
And it was brought to our attention that people coming west, if they wanted to go to the Tuckahoe School, would have to actually go past McGee, make a left onto Sandy Hollow, and go all the way up to West Neck Road and circle around that way. Very circuitous, so
Make
that's
a-
one of the...
they'd go past McGee and then make a right.
Make a left on Sandy Hollow, and then go down Sandy Hollow, past the Sandy Hollow Apartments, and make that first left, which is West Neck Road, and get into those neighborhoods, and then
Oh, is
come
it?
back to the school from the north. It really is quite
Oh, you're
long.
saying if we didn't have
If we,
shrubland?
if we didn't have shrubland, right.
Right.
So we said, let's open up shrubland for this week, this test week, so that parents and teachers and others can get to the school.
Right.
But just to give the public,
Right.
an idea of how far around people
Well,
would
if we
have to go.
didn't do this, they'd have to go, we had quite
That's
a-
correct.
Yeah,
Right.
right, because they can't turn at the college, through the golf course. That's straight through. They won't be able to turn at McGee. I guess they could turn at Tuckahoe Lane. That would be a real problem, though. There's
That
no
would
light
be.
there, very dangerous.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so it's a complicated situation that this will solve. All right, so let's go to the public. Again, this is just the 5 days of allowing that left turn. So is there anyone from the public who wishes to be heard? Seeing none. Charles, is there anyone online who wishes to be heard?
No one.
Okay, I'll make a motion to close public portion.
Second?
Seconded by Councilman Schiavone. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so the hearing is closed. We'll move on to public portion, because that was the only hearing we had. Is there anyone from the public who wishes to be heard in public portion? Seeing none. Charles, is there anyone online who wishes to be heard in public portion?
I have no one.
Okay, I'll make a motion to close public portion.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman McNamara. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now we'll move on to resolutions. We have, it's just one, right? Okay, one resolution. It's Resolution 1054 of 2022, resolution of adoption to amend Article 25, temporary restrictions for trial programs of Town Code, Chapter 312, Vehicles and Traffic, to add a provision regarding Shrubland Road access.
Second?
Seconded by Councilman Schiavone. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It's unanimously approved. Okay, is there any other business? Hearing none, I will make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Bouvier. All in favor?
Aye.
The special meeting is adjourned. Okay.